Evening, everyone. I'm reading Proverbs 8. I don't have the Bible that I normally read out of. It's out in the truck right now, and it is late, so we're going to be reading a NIV translation, New International Version. It's one I've had for a while. It's been around for a little bit. It's the one I'm probably most familiar with, but so if it sounds slightly different, it's because it is. I highly encourage you. Something that's helped me sometimes is have a couple different Bibles that are all at least slightly different translations, because sometimes hearing the same thing worded slightly differently but the message being the same can kind of help things click sometimes. Help make the lesson stick. All right, it's Proverbs 8. Does not wisdom call out? Does not understanding raise her voice? At the highest point along the way where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Beside the gate leading into the city, at the entrance, she cries aloud, "To you, O people, I call out. I raise my voice to all mankind. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish, set your hearts on it. Listen, for I have trustworthy things to say. I open my lips to speak what is right. My mouth speaks what is true, for my lips detest wickedness. All the words of my mouth are just. None of them is crooked or perverse. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. Choose my instruction instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and discretion. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior and perverse speech. Counsel and sound judgment are mine. I have insight, I have power. By me kings reign and rulers issue decrees that are just. By me princes govern and nobles, all who rule on the earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me find me. With me are riches and honor, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than fine gold. What I yield surpasses choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, along the paths of justice, bestowing a rich inheritance on those who love me and making their treasuries full. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his holy works before his deeds of old. I was formed long ages ago, in the very beginning when the world came to be. When there were no watery depths, I was given birth, but when there was no spring overflowing with water, before the mountains were settled in place, before the hills I was given birth, before he made the world or its fields or any of the dust of the earth. I was there when he set the heavens in place, when he marked out the horizon on the face of the deep, when he established the clouds above and fixed securely the foundations of the deep, when he gave the sea its boundary so the waters would not overstep his command, and when he marked out the foundation of the earth. Then I was constantly at his side. I was filled with delight day after day, rejoicing always in his presence, rejoicing in his whole world and delighting in mankind. Now then, my children, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my instruction and be wise. Do not disregard it. Blessed are those who listen to me, watching daily at my doors, waiting at my doorway. For those who find me find life and receive favor from the Lord, but those who fail to find me harm themselves, and all who hate me love death. Pretty interesting chapter, I think. It's funny how it says, I, wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and discretion, right? what is wisdom, right? Going back to Proverbs 1. Let's see. Where it says Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. One thing I think that's kind of interesting is if wisdom is fear of the Lord, right? Then anytime you read the word wisdom in this book, I don't know how accurate it is or not, but replace it with the phrase fear of the Lord, right? So I, fear of the Lord, dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and discretion. And if you read it that way, then the next verse tells you what it means to fear the Lord. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior, and perverse speech. All right? So being wise is fearing the Lord. And fearing the Lord means that you hate things that are evil. You hate pride. You hate arrogance. Yeah. And wisdom's been around by a long time. There's other places in the Bible, I forgot exactly where they're at, being honest, where it talks about by wisdom, God created the heavens and the earth and set the boundaries of the ocean. Excuse me. And things of that nature, right? And here it kind of tells you where wisdom came from. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works before his deeds of old. So wisdom's been around for a long time because God is wise, right? I'll be honest. This is the first time this chapter's really stuck out and kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. So I'm learning along with you guys a lot. I'm also absolutely exhausted right now, so tonight probably ain't going to be the best one. But we said we'd do one every day, so here we are. Have a good evening.